Okay, Suheir, she's my wife.
مرحبا.
مرحبا. مرحبا. Yes, I know. Hi.
Now, Suheir, she's an activist in our society, and in Phoenix Center, she organizing the activities for women in the camp, and she participates with the other camps too. And خلاص. شكرا. Okay.
I'm Suheir, Owdah, from Dheisheh Camp for refugee. I'm a mother for 4 children. I'm working as a dietitian in a hospital in Hebron. I come back just, and I'm working with a woman in the camp, in the Phoenix Center, and there is a center independent for UNRWA, United Nations, and I'm working with women, old women in Owdah Center to advise them about food, the diet, suitable diet for diabetes or renal failure or heart failure or a lot of disease. I'm not young, I am old. No. Because maybe the life here, it's make the people growing and be old than any people in another world, another country. I have to be responsible about my life, about the life in general in the camp. Especially in the camp we have private situation maybe, because we are refugees.
We have private, what was that word?
Privacy issues. Privacy issues, more than the people, the Palestinian who lives in a city or in a village. Because they have, in a village they have land, they will be farmer, and but here in the camp we haven't anything. After Nakba Day in 1948, all the people forced by power to leave their country, to leave their house, to leave their clothes, to leave the food, to leave everything. And when I'm waking up and start knowing, I start asking my mother why we are live here. And she started asking and explained for me, but I can't understand. What is this? What is the occupation? When she told me it's the occupation, and they occupied our original village in 1948, and they forced us by weapon, and they killed, they destroyed, they do anything you can imagine. You can't maybe imagine. So they live this life. When I find myself, when I ask about bathroom, no bathroom. We have to go to the mountain. When you ask about water, you haven't water. You have to go to the valley in Irtas village down, like 2 kilos, to bring 1 bottle like this water. In this moment, I am just 8 years. And I have 4 sisters and brothers. So I'm responsible, and my mother, they are very poor, very poor. You can't imagine how they were poor. She started working, sewing, embroideries for a Christian woman in Bet Sahur to help, to find some money. I think, or I remember that she takes 5, not shekels, 5, no, less, yes,
it's money of some sort?
Money, but it's nothing.
Nothing.
Like
Like
cents. like
5
this.
cents.
Like pennies.
Each week she saw like 3 or 4 pieces for tables, I remember very well, and send it to a Christian woman in Beit Sahur, and after bring the cents, and after she buy food, she buy some vegetable like this. When I was, the life continue, doesn't stop, and the asking the question always you have in your mind. Why? Why we are refugee? Why? What does mean refugee? Why the Nirtas village doesn't call them refugee? In Al-Khadr village doesn't call them refugee. In Bethlehem city they are not refugee. Why we are refugee? She hasn't answers. Just I don't know. We saw the Haganah and the Sturm movement. By weapons, they attack our village. They start destroy, demolish, kill, daga, and we, who have a chance or lucky, he's still alive. And the life continue. I was like 15. I'm going. There is a party, like organization for women, and it's lift party. We start organize something in the camp because we want to know as a young. We want to know why we are here. They start educate us, of course, and it's long period. I can't explain just for 1 hour or 2 hours to speak about our daily life. We continue the life, and we still here in the camp. Even there is Oslo agreement, and there is a lot of process peace in the world, and they speak about peace, and there is a negotiation between the Palestinian and the Israeli, but it's nothing. They are lying, both the Palestinian Authority and the Israeli. They are lying. The authority focus for money, for business. The Israeli focus to steal more land, to throw all the Palestinian people outside, because they don't want for any Palestinian to stay here, because this is a holy land for the Jew. From all over the world, they want to collect all the Jew in the world and bring them here in Palestine.